There are voices still calling across the years.
Put your number here.
Love is, to me, the very essence of life. We wouldn't have love, and I make no apologies about who I serve, and that is God. But we wouldn't even know what it is or how it feels if it wasn't for God Himself that gave His Son, and He is definitely the epitome of what it is, agape love, loving without condition, loving someone exactly where they're at, and being powerful enough to walk the journey with them. It's the mere reason why I live. I don't think I could exist really without it. It's a part of who I am and what I enjoy giving. That's how I feel about love. What about you?
I'm along the same lines as you. God is love, and love is unconditional, whether it be with your soulmate, your mother, your father. Love can be a lot of things. You can have a love for music, a love for a pet, or just, like I said, love for your significant other, your husband, your wife. Love is very powerful, and that's what keeps a lot of people going. Like, a love for doing, standing behind the camera doing film. Love is powerful, and I feel, I haven't found true love yet, but I know it's out there. I feel love it will conquer all. Me personally, I got it when I was young. I've been doing stage since I was like in the 6th grade, and just being out on stage and seeing the audience, these people, just taking liking to a character that you portray, and getting a response from the audience and how they react. I loved it.
For me, modeling and acting, I was very young when I realized that was something I wanted to do. I actually stepped into modeling when I was 16 years old, and my first time on the stage was when I was 30. So, but as far as modeling and even more so acting, I knew at a very early age. My childhood wasn't the most happiest, so acting was definitely an escape route for me. It was a place that I could just go and lose myself in other characters and not really exist as Danyle. So it was just, for me, a way to escape pain and not have to deal with it. Can you imagine dealing with pain and shame at the early age of 10 and 12? So acting was just a way for me to just not be reminded of my current situation. So being on stage at the age of 30, still hiding my true self in my characters, I did find a really, really true love for it, because it is a challenge. Live theater, oh my God, it is always putting you up for a challenge. And for a challenge, it's always, making you better yourself, the craft. You're always in front and what is it, on the spot?
On the spot.
So that's how I came about finding true love for what I do currently. Well, for me, I also do, outside of modeling and acting, motivational speaking and writing. So I have a joy. It is a joy for me to motivate and encourage and empower more so women, but not as if men don't need it as well. So if what I'm saying at that moment or whatever is pouring out of me, and a male receives it and it helps him, by any means necessary, let's just go with it. This platform here is definitely another way for motivational speaking, getting my views, my experiences out there, and hopefully that it can help somebody, because I have a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm with my co-host. You know, I want this to be a voice to young people, old, or whatever it is. You know, you don't really talk about relationships per se. You know, we really don't have a show about relationships, and I want this to be a sort of a go-to to, you know, hey, these guys were talking about this for this week's show or last week's show, or I wanted to be like a guideline, you know, how you should act in relationship, or how a relationship should be. That's what I wanna gain from this.